So I'm just making a brew for me and Adam for our little journey to Edgbaston.
My little tea lady.
Yeah, got to have a brew on the way, haven't we?
Yeah.
So yeah. Edgbaston here.
Where is Edgbaston?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. I was talking to somebody from Birmingham yesterday, Cheryl Walker.
Yes. She messaged me and said, I hear you down my ways. That's it. Let's go. What do you like me expensive foot stand?
So it's just a shoe rack now?
It's turned into a shoe rack. It does get used.
Whose is it?
It's Cassidy's.
Cassidy's.
You know, you're not going out. No. Come on now. About the precious one in the back.
It's an expensive camera.
I know.
An expensive lens. It's like £4 worth of gear there.
I love this. So you can see your selfie and
yeah,
you can see the back.
Oh, it's wicked.
That is Meakin.
I'm in a Mustang. Your pink hair.
I know. It has faded a little bit. I'll have to give it a refresh. Because I think I can refresh it myself. With a bit of colour and a bit of conditioning. Here we go, come on!
She enjoyed that.
So we've just seen another Mustang, exactly the same colour as mine. And we thought we were recording and we weren't even recording. But we're so bad at this job.
He's back there somewhere. I can sort of see him in the rear view mirror, but it's like he's hiding.
I know. We want to get him on camera. There you are. So you can see him right behind us. Oh, he's such a beautiful car. And you know what? You just don't see him very often at all. You really don't see him.
In the same colour.
In the same colour.
That's what's gobsmacked me.
Yeah.
I see quite a few Mustangs, but not in this colour.
I know.
I've never seen a green one before. And then we got two in behind each other.
Yeah. I bet this looks quite cool. Right now, definitely going too slow for this business. Come on, off we go. Oh, I just want like a nice free road. I need to go on a racetrack. That's what we need to do. Shall we vlog a racetrack day in the Mustang? Does anybody want to see that?
I think that would be cool.
That would be. I think that would be really cool because I'd have loads of fun. But I don't know if anybody wants to see that or not. So yeah, we're not.
As long as you do put a set of racetrack nails.
Oh God, yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So why are we going here then?
So we're going to Signature Clinic because we're on this bad road again with seams. I hate this road. So we're going to Signature Clinic because, you know, I have mentioned a few times about my eyes. So I feel like I have a double eyelid. Well, it's quite apparent that I do have a double eyelid. They're quite hooded and they've got worse. Obviously, I'm getting older. And as they're getting worse, they actually sit on top of my eyelash line, which causes pressure onto my cornea, which is affecting my vision. Now we all know I definitely need my vision to do what I do. And I can actually see it. I feel like I've said before, I feel like I'm wearing a sombrero all the time. Or I feel like, do you know when you put your visor down on your car and you can see it?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. That's what my eyes
And that's
are
not
like.
good, especially when you, obviously what you do is you tilt your head down to
Yeah.
work. So that's putting even more, so the gravity's taking effect then.
Well,
even
yeah.
more.
So we want to address this issue and see, you know, what they're going to do. They're going to do blepharoplasty, it's called.
A letherplasty.
Something like that. Blepharoplasty. We'll get Dr. Ahmed. He'll say it how you're supposed to say it. And he's going to sort of just talk through what he will do on the day of surgery the surgery is booked. This is the consultation to talk about what's gonna happen, because like, don't get me wrong, I've watched a lot of videos on this procedure. I've done a lot of research to find the right surgeon that I'm happy with, because you know, with all kind of surgeries, especially cosmetic surgeries, lots of things can go wrong. So I've done a lot of research. I'm really happy with the choice. But it'll be nice to see my surgeon face to face and see exactly what he's going to do and how he's going to save my vision. Because glasses are not going to save my vision. Very like London, doesn't it?
It isn't this road.
It's not this road?
No, it's...
Oh yeah, look at that.
You know, follow the sat nav.
Follow the sat nav, yeah, look at that.
It is very nice round here, isn't it?
It is very nice. How much it sits.
I mean, that kind of in terms of the rest of the things.
Yeah.
We just fix this.
Yeah. I say I've got double eyelids.
Yeah, so it's fold and everything, but if you take that skin crease up,
yeah,
the skin fold up, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you find a very fine crease. This is where the wound will be. That's right.
Is it a shape kind of like this?
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you cut? Yeah.
Very, aerodynamic shape.
Yeah.
So. Before we go into the consultation and everything, I just need to ask you a few questions. Do you have any allergies?
Oh yes, I have got allergies against penicillin.
Okay.
And tomatoes.
And fresh tomatoes.
Fresh tomatoes.
We don't use tomatoes in surgery, but...
Yeah, but penicillin, yes. That is literally the only thing.
I understand that our consultation is about the upper blepharoplasty.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Talk to me about it, like, what don't you like about it? Was it like a genetic thing, so since you were in your 20s you had...
Yeah, I've always had it.
Yeah.
I'm 43 now, it's getting worse. So I try to have Botox to try and lift, but it doesn't really do anything. But I feel like I've got a sun visor down on my car all the time. I can actually see it. Whereas before I couldn't so much, but I can feel it. Now if I go like this, I can actually see better.
Yep.
So there's some pressure on there. And obviously the job I do, I need to be able to see.
Of course.
So I'll go like this.
Yeah.
And it's not because I've been to the opticians, I don't need any glasses or anything like that.
So
it's the pressure is doing something.
I see.
Aesthetically, I would like it not to look like that. I want it to be smooth and useful looking as well.
Yeah.
I want you to take as much as you possibly can away.
Right.
I don't want you to think, well, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but I don't want, if you're thinking, oh, she wants it natural, there's not much about this that's natural. But I hate being able to see it all the time, and I feel the pressure on my eyes.
So just to recap everything about the surgery. So usually it's not my choice to take less or more. So it is just a very complex mathematical thing, measurable.
Yeah.
As I do, and I know exactly how much should I take, not even 1 millimeter less or more. So just don't worry about that. It will look perfect as it should be.
Yeah.
Right. The other thing is the surgery takes nearly half an hour.
Yeah.
My record is like 21 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it just happens.
You're pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rush. So we do the surgery on all levels, so the extra skin and muscle and fat will be taken out.
Yeah.
I usually use stitches really thin. Most of the surgery use the same thing called the XOXO. The XOXO is like maybe in the thickness of a human hair.
Yeah.
It's really thin.
Yeah.
And it's completely hidden under the skin.
Yeah.
And you don't have to come back to remove them or anything. So
They'll dissolve.
They just dissolve in 2 weeks. Right?
So what's the reason you use stitches instead of gluing it?
We have skin glue.
Yeah.
So there are two problems with the skin glue for this surgery. The first thing is that the skin glue is usually used to secure a stitched wound. So you have a wound that is open, you close it using stitches, and for extra safety you just glue it.
Right.
But there's no glue for like long wounds at all. So if you have like a tiny wound, like a half centimeter, maybe you can glue that.
Yeah.
If you have something that's more than 1 centimeter, I don't think the glue would be, the most
And plus
useful.
it's moving all the time.
This is a second thing. And the third thing is the glue, yes, is a medical grade and everything, but when we do it for that surgery, it will be very close to the eye. So it may get into the eye and it will be
not
a disaster. So we don't want that to happen.
No.
Yeah, so I usually design the wound to be within the natural crease. So no one can really tell in the future that you had the surgery done on you. One of the advantages of my design is that, so this angle of the eye is called the canthus.
Yeah.
With age, it goes a little bit down, so it becomes lower and level than the one to the inside.
Yeah.
So the surgery elevates actually this canthus a little, lateral
fabulous.
canthus a little
That's
bit.
what
So
we
it
need.
gives the eye a little bit of much younger
Just a little.
look, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is obviously the surgery. You'll be discharged on the same day. After make sure, of course, that you are safe to leave, with paper stitches, like a very thin strip, we call it the say strip.
Yeah.
And you can remove that like in a week or so.
Yeah.
You can start applying makeup by the end of the second week after surgery. So for the first week, I usually advise the patients to take it very easy. Try to sleep on 1 or 2 extra pillows.
Yeah.
Try to avoid carrying anything heavy. Try to avoid squeezing, straining. Any activity that rushes the blood to the head and neck area, they should avoid it.
For the first week?
For the first week.
Yeah.
And after that, they can go back gradually into their daily activities and so on.
Yeah.
So are you a big fan of going to the gym and working out?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Right? So there's a plan for that actually. So the first week you can do walks, so you can walk the dogs, for example, you can do walks. Second week you can do jogging, third week you can do core training, fourth week you can go back fully to your workout.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're saying is I'm going to get fat in those 4 weeks.
Well, you have to take care of that.
I have to eat really well.
Yeah, or you have after 6 weeks come back for a light.
Well, that is an option. Maybe. It is an option.
I'm there first.
Yeah. So the steri strips, what do they do?
Extra safety.
Yeah.
For the wound, and keep it safe, keep it dry.
Yeah.
The wound is like, when it's fresh, is like a newborn. You have to take care of it, you have to cover it, seal it, and everything.
Yeah.
So the strips, they are fantastic. Is scientifically even proved that they lead to better scarring and everything, because this is like a moving area all the time. So when you move a fresh wound all the time, because you have to move, you have to open your eyes and use them. So that may lead to the scar a little bit to be a little bit widened. I know it's like a kind of a fantasy idea that do the surgery, there are no stitches appearing, and I can just go back to work.
Yeah.
Like the second day, I can read minds.
Yeah.
So the thing is that there will still be swelling and bruising. Must be for the first week or 2.
Yeah.
So of course will be known. Like I like more the looks of, oh my God, what happened to you? Like what did you do? Like why do you look 20 years younger?
Yeah.
And you tell them it's all thanks to good sleeping and hydration workout.
Yeah, of course.
Just hide your sources. You'll be safe. So
I'm fully aware that I'm going to look a bit of a mess for a while, because I'm on a Facebook group. There's just like Blepharoplasty group.
I see. Yeah.
And it's really good, and that's actually how I found you guys.
Great.
from people being here, and there's people from all over the world there, and people talk about, you know, what to use on there, and it's, some people say, why do some people use steri strips as well, and some people don't, and these are good, these are ladies and gents from all over the world, you know.
To be honest, see that all the variations and differences in opinion, maybe you find them even like opposing opinions. Some people say don't use any supplements before the surgery that may increase bleeding and swelling. I say you can use arnica. 1 week even before the surgery in the form of capsules.
Yeah, that's what a lot of ladies say on there.
That will help the swelling like by miles.
Yeah.
It will
So
make
take
a huge
arnica.
difference, yes.
What about
Before
castor
and after
oil?
surgery.
People are saying put castor oil on your scars.
See, but take all the supplements you want away from applying them topically. So I think arnica should be fine.
Yeah.
If you want to apply any kind of bio oil or something after the procedure, after everything's healed, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yes, you still can do that. So you can use silicone gel. So the silicone gel, you can start using it even from week 2 after surgery, for the first even 6 months.
Yeah.
No one really has any concerns regarding scarring and everything, because it's really fine.
Yeah.
But if you want like the scar 110% invisible, so the silicone of course is
use a silicone gel.
evidence-based.
Yeah, a lot of people have put that on there as well about using that.
Yeah. So usually it's used for, you know, the bigger wounds that have on areas that has no folds, like a tummy tuck, like a Blepharoplasty, a thigh lift, and so on, like a facelift.
Yeah.
But blepharoplasty, say like 1 in 50 patients needs it.
Yeah.
So it's
They all generally heal
not
quite
that
well.
needed. You know.
So like, if I look at you now, I would love that.
That look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
So
We still can do that. Yeah.
I thought, because I was thinking, shall I have threads to do that? Obviously, I need the skin going first.
See, the thing is, both of them are doable at the same time. Yes. What you want is not a forehead lift, it's called a cat eye lift. It's just to the lateral part, so you don't need to be up. The height is very good to me. And they are doable at the same time, yes.
So you can do them at the same time?
Yeah.
And what's the kind of recovery time for that?
Nearly the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the wound usually is on the hairline.
Yeah.
And the trick that makes the result there for like 10 to 15 years, that usually like all the facial surgeries that treats the laxity, the main thing is about who's carrying the weight. This is the question as a surgeon you have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
So for the face and neck lift, it's not just about you separate the skin and, you know, cut the excess and restitch back. This is nothing. This is the first and the last part of the surgery. The middle part of the surgery, the most important part, is to find those anchorage points that will carry the weight of the face before surgery to make it more, you know, toned and so on.
Yeah.
So the same thing is happening here. You have to know which tissue you have to hook this piece of skin to before closing the skin and making everything look nice, because guess what, it will look nice if you just cut extra skin, just close it. It will look nice for a few weeks and everything just go ahead, because the skin is not designed to carry any weights. Yeah.
So if I had that cat eye done, how long does that last?
Surgically, I mean.
Yeah. So if I'm 43 now.
Yeah, I think when
will it last? Will it think it'll keep me happy for the rest of my life?
I think you'll feel that, you know, the result is not that strong after we land on Mars or something. So it will be like say like 7-10 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you'd recommend doing that at the same time as the blepharoplasty?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
You
And
have
then eventually
so
I'll
much
need a net
fun, I
lift.
guarantee.
Like 6 months later, can I have a net lift? Can we have liposuction? But honest to God, the main part is I need to be able to get rid of that weight from my eyes.
As a priority, I think that will, you know, change a lot.
Yeah.
Make you much happier in a very short time.
Yeah.
And will bring you back for other surgeries. Yeah.
Can we still do that on that same date then? because you need more time?
Both of
And-
them.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
You can still do it on
Yeah.
on the 11th.
Yeah.
My God, that would be absolutely amazing.
Good job of
Honest to
taking a
God.
month off, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Honest, I would. That would like literally change my life. What do you do first? Do you take the skin first,
Yes,
and then you do the
I
lift?
do take the skin first.
Yeah.
The reason why the measurements of blepharoplasty are much more sensitive.
Yeah.
You cannot change that. You cannot. So I just do the blepharoplasty first,
Yeah.
and the lift it usually targets the lateral, the outer part.
Yeah. And is that done under local as well?
Yeah. So you just feel if you need the pricks at the start of the procedure.
Yeah. A
After
few more
this will be-
diazepams.
If you like. So, yeah.
I like.
Yeah, and usually like in outpatient, it was a very low, very safe dose, 5 milligrams.
Yeah.
It's not a big thing. And,
Just to chill.
you'll be awake and everything.
Yeah.
We keep talking, telling stories and jokes, but
Yeah.
you'll be much more calm and relaxed.
It's going to be so fun to
And I get to drive your car home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That's what I'm
gonna...
excited about.
You just want to drive the Mustang home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that keep filming something like that. I'm really excited to watch it back
Great.
because I quite like watching surgery things.
Okay,
like.
good, great.
I like it.
That's a
There's
good
some
thing.
people find
Me
it
too.
quite, yeah. Some people find it really squeamish, don't they? And I'm just like, wow, like how fascinating.
You meet all kinds of the patients that you can imagine, yeah. Some patients say, please don't tell me what's happening.
Yeah.
Some patients say, please let me know what
Yeah.
you're doing. And some patients, they take photos of the extra pieces of skin.
Oh, definitely. We're doing that. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So I need to get Jay to film this and I'll be a bit like,
Oh, no, you're like, no, I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, and then because obviously I want to do nails as long as I can possibly do them for, and
Great.
I need to be able to see for all that time.
Great.
And yeah, and looking younger while I do it, well, that's just an added bonus, isn't it? So when you do the lift,
Yeah.
where do you go in?
So it's on the hairline,
Yeah.
and also all the stitches are hidden. No one
Oh,
can
wow.
really say, yeah. So even if you put your hair back, it needs
Yeah.
someone with like a magnifying glass.
I'd be very happy if you could shave this side of the head at the same
Oh
time.
yeah. So once I've had all that done, do you think all this bottom bit's gonna look really old?
Be careful.
So I've actually, do you know, like I was nervous before, I'm actually really excited now because I feel I'm in safe hands, and you know, you totally get what I want out of it. You know, obviously the initial thing is to get rid of the weight of my eyelids gone, so it's not disturbing my vision. Having that little bit of a lift as well will help even more. Plus it'll just, you know, bring everything back to where it used to be 10 years ago. Which I'm not complaining about.
Is that how long you said it would take off you? 10 years?
Well, I'm guessing that.
Yeah.
You probably only take 5. I don't know. I'm just hoping, you know, we all want to look young, and this is something I wanted to vlog because there's so many influencers out there that have surgery done and say, oh yeah, I went to the gym and I got this body. No, you didn't. You went to a surgeon and you had that body made for you. Or, you know, people look younger because they've had surgery, and yes, there are other benefits with this as well because my vision is going to be far better. And imagine how much more detailed I can do, because I feel like doing portraits and things like that beautiful hand-painted work, which I absolutely love doing, you know, I'm struggling now.
Yeah, I suppose because it puts pressure on your eye. So the longer that you're sort of sitting there doing it, because let's face it, those things take forever.
Yeah, they do.
So the longer that you're sitting there doing it, the more pressure it's putting on, the harder it is to actually finish those things.
Yeah, definitely. So that's, you know, that's a big part of it. Yes, there's an aesthetic side of it as well. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to vlog it and be completely open and honest. So even if I'm not happy with anything that's been done, if I feel like that it's not, the scar's too thick, or, you know, if anything went wrong, God help it doesn't, you know, fingers crossed it doesn't, I'll be super honest. So if anybody else wants to go through this procedure, you can see what I've been through as well.